Hey, so I'm looking on the back cover of your magazine here, and the snow racing.
Oh yeah, our 55 trail run.
Yeah, that's cool stuff. I mean, see, we don't have that out here in California. That at least that I know of. I mean, that's got to be a blast.
Well, for sure. And it's one of those things that we tried to get a lot of the snowmobile dealerships and different things involved with us last year on the, with involved in the magazine, and they kept telling us we're a motorcycle magazine, and I kept telling them it's the same people. All we're doing is switching saddles. At least it's prevalent here in Wisconsin. Granted, unless you're, I don't know how big snowmobiling is in California.
Not too big. Not too big.
Yeah, but it was snowmobiling was really originated here in Wisconsin and the upper Midwest, and that's what 90% of the riders out through there up here are snowmobilers.
And it's an exciting
we
sport.
see all these different poker runs and style runs that they have all over the state all summer long for the bikers, which we're all about and we're all part of, and we're out on them all the time. And there's just really nothing out there for the winter time. So we started our Switching Saddles 55 trail run. Budweiser jumped in with us on it, and part of the proceeds are going towards the Wisconsin Make-A-Wish Foundation, giving the kids out there a wish. And we've even been told they have a few kids with snowmobile wishes, and then there's some biker wishes out there for these kids. And we're just trying to raise awareness for it and get some money for the good cause, and get out and have some fun too out there on our winter bikes.
That's very cool, and I've done some stuff for Make a Wish, and they're really good organization. Now, hey, I see here that you guys did a interview with Bret Michaels.
Yeah, we got a guy Freak down in Chicago down through there. Being one of the big radio stations down in Joliet, Illinois, and Freak gets the advantage of getting all these celebrities coming through Chicago. So he's been popping out a few good ones for us. I never thought I would have the likes of Bret Michaels and Dennis Rodman and Ron Jeremy and different ones that he's done our interviews with in Saddle Tramp. It's been a trip.
From what I hear, Bret's a pretty cool guy.
Yeah, that's for sure. I'd like to meet him myself someday. He's always been a big fan. Those 80s big hair rock bands. That was what I grew up to.
Well, the Donald Trump thing, me and my wife watch it sometimes, and I was telling her, you got to be real smart to be on that show. And when Bret went on there, I go, hey, us rock and roll guys, I mean, we're used to, being on stage and having to fix things real quick and, ad-libbing, or the show must go on. So I go, you know what? A lot of us probably would have a good chance of winning on that show because of that. I mean, we're used to Johnny on the spot, and I think that's why he won.
Yes, for sure. We actually, I was never a big. I watched that show every now and then, but we were always popping in onto it on Sunday nights there and checking him out and seeing how far he was going. We had seen an interview with him earlier in the year before they started that, and he was like, "Pay attention quickly," because he made it sound like he didn't last very long.
Right. Well, I didn't think he would either.
To see him win the whole thing at the end was pretty cool.
Right, man. And I think a lot of it too is artists and musicians are pretty creative folks, and like I say, we always have to be Johnny on the spot, especially in a live audience. So, speaking of entertainment, let's go on to a little bit. I'm gonna ask you a couple of questions, and you just give me the first thing off your head.
Sure.
Okay. Favorite biker movie?
Shoot, I can't think of the title of it. Charlie Sheen.
Yeah. Cool something or whatever. I think you're talking about, right? William Forsythe was in it.
I think it was something Above the Law. I think.
Yeah. Okay. Right. And William Forsythe was in it. He was the president, and Charlie Sheen was the undercover cop.
Yes. That was actually we actually knew the guy that the movie was made about down in St. Louis.
Now, are you hip to that new movie coming out, Born to Ride, with Mike Jones?
No, I hadn't heard that.
Yeah, there's a new movie. I guess they showed it in Chicago, and it's got me in it, and Keith Ball, and William Forsythe, and Casper Van Dam, and they're playing one of my songs at the end credits on the movie Ride to Live.
Oh, well, very cool.
Yeah,
you'll have to hook me up with a movie part out there.
Yeah, it's what it is. It's I guess it's a story about the son of one of the guys from Easy Rider. I guess the Dennis Hopper character or something.
Oh, sure.
So anyway, that's pretty cool. Okay, so. What's your favorite biker song?
Well, right now I got to say Saddle Tramp.
All right, that's good. I thought you were gonna say Steppenwolf or something, but that's good. So you're saying my songs. Okay, I love you now. I love you a lot. Okay, now hey,
Really dug that.
tell us a little bit about first time you got on two wheels, and give me a little update on like a couple of the first bikes that you had.
Oh, geez. I was like a lot of guys that started out riding, the little Honda and Yamaha dirt bikes. I was a farm boy in southern Illinois, and just remember cruising all the dirt roads and back roads and just running, even a couple times running from the cops on our dirt bike.
Yeah, my first mini bike, Britain and Stratton.
There you go.
I had the mini bike. So what was your first real bike?
First real bike, a 76 900 Sportster.
Wow, cool. Mine was a Triumph. I had a 650 Triumph. I had it all chopped out.
Oh, I had a buddy of mine had a Triumph and an old Norton.
Yeah, Norton's run good too.
Yeah.
So hey, I'm really digging this magazine. I've been through it yesterday when Sunday's my football day, so I put it in my lap and I was checking it all out, and man, it's a really good magazine, folks. And yeah, now you have a website too, right?
Yep. SaddleTrampUSA.com.
Cool. And so, folks, go to the website. And how do you get the magazine now if you're not from the Midwest?
You can go online and get a subscription. That'd be the easiest way to do it.
Okay, and we're going to be updating our website here in January. We're just like tearing it all down and redoing it. So I'll give you a link and everything to my site and help you guys out. And hey, one of these days I'd like to do an interview with my band with you guys too.
Definitely. I think Biker Chad's been wanting to get a hold of you to do that too.
Cool. Well, you can give him my phone number and tell him to give me a call, and we'll set something up. And I'd like to maybe do an interview with him too.
Sure.
Yeah. So hey, you keep doing what you do out there. You keep your rubber side down, folks. Bikers Inner Circle is definitely co-signing Saddle Tramp magazine, and I wish you a lot of luck for this next year and everything, brother.
All right. I appreciate it, Charlie. You take care.
All right.